gonna be really late on the brakes. Not quite though. Squirreless. Look at the toe.
Crazy toe. Look at him magnetize onto him.
So expensive.
Whoa!
Oh yes he is! Here he comes! Up the inside, Nava! Into the lead of the race, no! Oh, he gets an out balloon! Up the inside, he's 3 wide for the lead! They touch, he's gonna go to the grass! Chiefs out of the race! It might be close by the end of the yellow straight, no it's not!
He's going to have DRS. Willis, going to fence him, making contact. And now Balloon's going to get him here. On the inside, Rock will switch back. He just hit him. And in the final lap.
Driver. No! They're both going around! Neither of them are getting on the podium! Chases him down to the bottom! Stop! No, we won't! He's not to win again! Yeah, well, let's go to the wall there! Just like Boyd did! Fireworks are going off on and off the track! That's the corner without the end! They touch again! A drag race! Side by side! And here we go! The photo finish into the line on the outside! Up the middle! Trying to get 2 with the best of 1, trying to get 3! The best of 1, he down! 4 in a row! And the season 6 championship! Welcome everybody to V1 qualifying here in Jeddah. My name is Nico. I am your host. We got cars coming out to track right now for Q1, full qualifying session here in the V1 Championship. First car out on track is Clutch FL, man, one of the rookies this season. See if I can't disable my voice chat there for a second. So as we're getting ready to go here, cars going around the track. Will be the first one to set any kind of lap time here. We both want to start the lap as well. Heading towards the final corners now of this Jeddah International Circuit. Third time ever that V1 has come to the streets of Jeddah. And already a 5-place penalty for Mozzie. One of the subs coming here today. With some contact. That's not good. Let's take a look at Clutch's first lap though. Steam down towards turn number 1. Track ahead. No, there's a car coming out with one of the Haas drivers. And get some clean air. Be sure to keep it within track limits here. Really quick through here. And he gets invalidated right there. Let's see who's behind him. I think it is Propaganda. He's also been invalidated. One of the podium sitters from last week. The sole Aston Martin driver as of right now. There's Chase Tobin in the Mercedes. Raced in yesterday's Vantage Indy Special League race. Looking to have a solid result here today. We are on board with him. He's flying through this second sector now. He's on an outlap, however. Sector 1 issue. Here is Slay Raccoon in the Red Bull. Sub for Williams last week. In place of that guy who should be here relatively soon. Hopefully. He was having trouble with the game, so I had to reinstall it. Vince goes fastest, so he's usually the first one to set any kind of lap time. Car going slowly here. That is Abe. He's just getting out of the way of the other drivers. Prince here. And Purge. It's provisionally a 1-2 for Alpine as Slay goes third fastest. I think that's representative of his time here. Check up on Chief Dankaroo. Okay, let's see. Teammates with the defending champion, Chief Dankaroo. I think that was his first outlap at 156. As Havoc goes provisionally fastest. Chief gets invalidated in the very first set of corners. It was turn 2. He actually got invalidated in. Mozzie here. Where can he go? Going slowly all over the place. And Clutch goes its 5th fastest because Propaganda there. Splitting the Alpines, he goes 3rd. Now time is starting to roll in a little bit. VNV, my goodness. He's on inters for some reason. He does that a lot. Taking joy in Chief's downfall. Sweatback is in 5th right now. Now keep in mind, you do get 1 World Championship point for pole position here. So that's what Sweatback will have coming into today. There's Tyler Fink doing his usual not qualifying tactics. Here is Abe right now, middle sector. Very tricky through here. 27 turns is this circuit. Every single one of them is just as tricky as the last. Parker saying he wants to join us for F125. To that I say, sure, why not? Let's see it. Altum might be joining us as well, perhaps. Trying to get him in here, let's see. Havoc seems to be safe. Abe currently in 2nd place. A couple of drivers have yet to set a lap. Tyler's out of the race, or excuse me, out of qualifying. Again, purposely doing the not qualifying challenge. Connor goes fastest through the 2nd sector. We'll see what he can do here. He's on the soft tires, is the McLaren driver. Let's see what Connor does here to the line. Fastest in the middle. Only good enough for 11th provisionally. No, he does have to be inside that top 15 to advance. And Sweatback goes fastest. 128.794. Chief Dankaroo sits in 9th place right now. So Juicy on the outside looking in. Comeback on the outside looking in. had that suspiciously fast race lap, excuse me, qualifying lap 1 week ago. We'll see if he can replicate that here. He goes way wide in Sector 1. He's going to go off the track here, and I think that's this lap done for Comeback Poppy. His teammate Mike Tython not here today. ZP is here. Okay. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. We'll see if he can qualify. Juicy's on an out lap. Let me know, chat, how the volume sounds and everything. Hopefully it all sounds pretty good. And yep, ZP's in here. Okay, the Williams driver is in here. We're up to 19. If Alton can get in here, we can get another full grid. We'll see what he can do. He's in the pits right now. He does have a decent amount of time left. Right now, Mozzie is the first driver in. And Tyler Fink is the first driver out. No one here below him has set a lap time. What does Comeback Poppy do? He does have to... Whoa, hold on to that car, first of all. Does not get invalidated. Here is Comeback to the line. He jumps Mozzie. 134.9. 6 minutes left in qualifying. Anyone behind him improve? ZP's out on track. Juicy is out on track. Sorry for the silence. Trying to get some last minute subs squared away. Can Alton join? Oh, ZP off the track. Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes as the race continues. Let's focus on qualifying for the remainder of Q1. Sweatback still in first. ZP fastest through Sector 1. He's low on fuel, so he's got to improve here. He's got to set a good lap here. Otherwise, he'll have to come in, get things squared away, then go back out. It's cutting it awfully close. Same for Juicy. Juicy is just behind him. Can the Williams driver, in his first session of the season, looking to get out of Q1 to the line? Where does ZP go? Good enough for 14th. Jump Slay bumps out both kick Sauber drivers now. And Slay's going to have to go back out there if he wants to make it out of Q1. Tyler Fink deliberately out. Mozzie is out on track. He was the first driver out last week as well. Was Mozzie, so can he improve? 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. Mozzie gonna start a flyer now. You're gonna go out. Now would be the time. You're gonna have to finish that out lap, then start a flyer. As long as you cross that line before the timer hits 0, you can finish your lap. Mozzie going a little slowly there. 7 seconds between provisional pole and 18th right now. He's out of battery completely. ZP looking to maybe improve here. Slay on an out lap. He's going to have to go back out. Same with comeback. All these guys got to try and make it out of Q1. He's 5/10 down on his personal best. ZP stopped on track. He could get disqualified here if he's not careful. Altum joined last second, so I think we'll have a full 20 with 2 minutes left. Altum just registered, so he will be subbing. Who's missing? The remaining Aston Martin. We'll hopefully get some points here, or at least try to, if Altum can get it scored away between then and now. Aesop Purge sitting comfortably in 12th, wants to improve a little bit. La Balloon thinks he's safe in 5th. Looks like he probably is. Comeback. Just now starting a flyer. Mozzie. Completely out of battery, it would seem. The two kicks are in trouble. We do have a full 20 car grid once again with Altum joining here last second. Can he get out on track? Is the question. My goodness, comeback. Running extremely wide there. That was through turns 8 and 9 that he went off. Left-hander here. This is 13. He's got to find. Gosh, about 2 seconds. What on earth am I reading, Mr. Tortilla? Mozzie has been invalidated. He will have one more shot, although he's low on fuel. Not looking good for him. Slay needs to find 4 1/1000ths of a second if he wants to improve over ZP, who's in the pits. Hot Dog thinks he's safe. He's calling it a session for Q1. Run to the line here. I think that's Connor behind. It is Slay Raccoon out of the final corner. The run to the line. He's going to find 4 1/1000ths to make it in. Big improvement here from Slay. He goes, 15th. Someone else improved as well. That's Connor. So again, Slay is on the cusp. What can Comeback do? Comeback has a chance to knock out Slay. If not, Slay is safe. ZP is out as it stands with Slay's improvement. Found about 6/10 of a second. Did Slay. Comeback's gonna have to find a good 2 seconds, just about a second and a half, if he wants to knock Slay out of Q1 and get himself into Q2 like he did 1 week ago with a last second lap. Gets invalidated. That's going to do it. That is going to do it. Comeback Poppy will not advance. Sleigh Rocker will make it. Sleigh Raccoon, rather, will make it into Q2 by the skin of his teeth in the last second improvement. And it looks like he's even going again, just to be sure. He managed to get another lap in, although time's not looking too promising. According to the leaderboard, at least. Yeah, looks like Slade could be done here. But he's through. Comeback cannot improve as he's been invalidated. Connor, is he trying to improve? Nope, he's safe. He makes it through, so... there you have it. Sleigh Raccoon is in. ZP is out. And we'll see if we can't get a word from ZP as Q1 comes to an end here. And that should do it. The driver's going to finish up their in laps. So back Flame having some PC issues, some frame rate issues. No one from ZP just yet. That's going to do it for Q1. Juicy in 14th makes it. Bob Loon did get that time penalty, or excuse me, grid penalty. Let's take a look here at the order. First five out: ZP, Comeback Poppy, Mozzie, Tyler Fink, and Altum, who did not get to set a lap time. Yeah, ZP is actually requesting that interview, or rather accepting that interview invite. Let's get him in here. As Q2 is about to start. He's been invited to speak, so once he comes up here, we will get his opinion, see what happened there in Q1. That was his first session of the season. This is quite a difficult track, so no harm, no foul there for ZP. Driver's heading out to track now. Oh, there's some problems here. Don't want to run into each other. So both Ferraris made it, both Alpines made it, both Mercedes. Only one Red Bull, only one Aston Martin. Both kicks went out. Purge not happy with the track. Here's Propaganda, another super sub. Podium the last week. We're going to go back to back here today. be to start their first flying lap. It looks like it's going to be Juicy. Or is it one of the Williams? Only one Williams made it, actually. Take that back. Of course, we're trying to get word from the other one. What does he say here? So back is back. Got that PC issue settled, it would seem. Juicy going fastest so far. Oh. See, I hear ZP in the... All right. I can, yes. Hang on.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you on both. So you're on the... You're talking in the game chat and the Discord.
Let me do it that way. Is that better?
That is. All right, so we got ZP in the booth. First car out of qualifying. How was that first session for you?
Oh, it was atrocious. You know, we had some hardware issues earlier on. We only got a few practice laps in before we had a corrupted game file. I'm trying to relearn controller in the middle of moving, so my wheel is packed up in a box. You know, but I have high hopes. I love this track. I know it's been a while, but I think we can make something out of nothing here. It's a P16, but you know, long race, a lot of laps, a lot can happen. We went off real hard, huge snap in sector 1, coming off turn 5, but we were able to save it and keep it out of the wall. So, you know, in-lap pace was really strong compared to our actual hot lap. So I think it's all about comfort and just getting used to the wheel again.
All right. Well, best of luck going forward. I know it's your first session of the season, so hopefully you can get some points out there.
Yes, sir. We'll see what happens.
All right. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, that was ZP. Driver for Williams. First driver out in Q1. Qualified 16th here today. Purgeon 7th. Here is VNV saying all week how he was not looking forward to this race, this track whatsoever. Missed last week, the defending champ. Starting on the back foot. Can he get a good starting spot here? Gotta get through Q2 first. Fence in the background, but we're looking at VNV, aka RBN Vyod, what we refer to him as. Long-time username. Here is Havoc, last week's winner. He had that grid penalty due to a unfortunate incident in qualifying. There's a car in the way now. Don't want another one here. Does go fastest in that second sector. Purple middle sector. For the Haas driver is Haas back. Fastest first for his teammate. V&V should be finishing up a lap now. Final corner for the two-time V1 World Champion. The all-time winningest driver. Havoc goes fastest. 129.226. V&V to the line here. He goes third, so it's a Ferrari 2-3 right now. And where's Sweatback? He goes fastest in the middle. Sweatback on an absolute heater right now. Chief with a really good lap as well. Sits in second. Remember, the top 10 make it through Lab Balloon. he done for qualifying? Smacks the wall there, does swept back, doesn't get invalidated. There's a car in front, give him a slight toe. That could be a huge advantage as he comes to the line here. Swept back in the Haas goes fastest overall by nearly 0.5 of a second. What can Prince do? He's been invalidated. Let off there. Looks like it was just a bit of a moment. Either a pull down or an outlap for Prince. Two-time defending runner-up, by the way, in V1. Season 5 and 6. Finished second in the championship. Season 5 was by quite some margin. Season 6 only lost by 19 points. Heartbreaking fashion. Had a 20-some-odd point lead with 4 races to go. It all fell away from him. Speaking of champions, here's Slay Raccoon, Season 2 champion. Trying to make it out of Q2. Super sub. Got a point last week for Williams. They're going to get another point here, at least today. Right now, these Haas boys look like the drivers to beat, though. Early championship contenders. Where is Connor relative to Slay? Slay's at the end of a lap. So we'll look to see what he can do. To the line, Slay Raccoon. Where does he put his Red Bull? Only good enough for 11th. He'll have to find some time there if he wants to make it out. And into the final 10. Here's Juicy. First sector. Got his teammate Clutch behind him. Fastest in the first for Juicy. He's currently sitting in 6th. A little under 6 minutes left. Looks like a pretty solid lap going on here. Connor, by the way, is coming to the end of a lap. No, he's got invalidated. That's right. So he'll be coming into the pits. Here's Abe, first sector still. Chase Tobin hasn't had much coverage right now. Pretty solid Q1. No hiccups, no qualms. Made it through pretty comfortably. Same with his teammate Abe, who, by the way, some might remember, is my championship pick for Season 7. There's a caution in Sector... It's one of the McLarens in Sector 3. I think it's Hot Dog just getting out of the way of other drivers. So Juicy got invalidated here, but he's going to help his teammate, Clutch, through the lap. He's at 6th and 7th right now. Swept goes fastest. Swept back with a 1:28.326. 7/10 up on everyone else. Flexing the muscles here a little bit as Abe was able to split the Haas drivers right now. Here's Propaganda, trying to secure his spot inside the top 10 right now. ASOT Purge is the first driver looking in from the outside. Propaganda is 8th. Jumps up a little bit. Here's Clutch. Gets bumped down to 9th. Hot Dog now. First driver on the inside looking out. Both Alpines could go out here. They have to set a lap time, especially Prince. Prince has to set any kind of lap time. It's on outlap right now. Connor still in the pits. Look, Abe is just letting drivers pass, trying to get some clean air for his final run of Q2. And again, these RBs working together. Clutch in 9th. Not too comfortable in 9th. Havoc thinks he's safe, so it looks like he will be retiring, as we saw a couple minutes ago, from this session. Clutch goes off there. Let's see what Prince can do. He had to set a lap time. Sits in 13th if everything else stays the same. V&V calls it a session. The Ferrari driver, defending champion, thinks he's safe in 5th. Well, the 129.3. I think what we're looking at is mid to low 130s right now. A 130.014 is the time to get in to Q3. Clutch. Here's Juicy. He's been invalidated. There's another McLaren here on an outlap. So we're going to keep an eye on Prince then, as he zooms towards turn 26 now. And this left-hander up here will be turn 27. Put down to the line. Slight toe from the car in front. I think it's one of the RBs. Where does Prince go? He jumps to 9th place. So now Hot Dog's going to have to go out there. And he's already out there. He's actually already on a lap. Hot Dog's going to have to improve. Prince, defending runner-up. 129.7. Pretty good lap time. Clutch is in the pits. That might be it for him. I don't think he'll have enough the time to get around. Clutch is going to hope he can make it and hope that Hot Dog or Purge or Slay does not improve. Here is Slay on a flyer. Same with Connor. So everyone behind. Clutch out on track trying to improve. Clutch in the pits. Not going to have enough time to get around and do another flyer here. Prince. He's going at it again. Trying to be safe. He's got Hot Dog in front of him by a couple corners. We'll see what Hot Dog does here. Missed last week. Fastest Sector 2 for the McLaren driver. Love it when things ramp up at the end of a qualifying session. Hot Dog to the end of the track. Can he improve? He's got to find about 2/10 or so to the line. Hot Dog in the McLaren. Can he make it out of Q? Yes, he can. Look at this. 3rd fastest. Q2 seems to be safe for Hot Dog. Prince now on the outside. No, on the inside. Slay has to improve here. What's it going to be for Slay Raccoon? Jumps to 12th. Not good enough. Not good enough for Slay Raccoon. Looks like he'll be going home here in Q2. Unfortunately for him, Connor's last chance. He's yet to set any kind of lap right now. And it's not going to be anywhere near good enough for Connor Ureds in the McLaren. He comes to the line here. 14th. And that's going to be it. Although Slay did hit the line. It sounds like he's coasting a little bit. I think Slay could be out. Clutch could be the first one out of qualifying number 2. P11 for Clutch. Prince just sneaks in by about a 10th. Less than a 10th even. Great lap from Hot Dog to jump to 3rd here in Q2. Right behind Abe. Just ahead of Havoc. Slay, if he can improve, he can get in. And I think he is actually going maybe full pelt here. Let's see. What do the sector times look like? Oh, it's 4 seconds off. Okay, so Slay's just going to bring it home. That's going to do it for Q2. We got the pole shootout, the top 10 here coming up. Slay's not going to improve. He's going to be out of qualifying. Maybe he's getting some extra practice in then. So Clutch, first driver out here in Q2. He'll be 11th. We'll see what Clutch does for his interview if he wants one. All right, we'll bring him in here. Trying to get the first driver out into the broadcast booth. And there you see it. About a tenth away. All right, Clutch, it's Nico in the booth. You got me? All right, so it looks like you just missed out by about a tenth of a second. Walk us through what happened there. All right, well, did you give it your all, or do you think you could have found some more time out there? All right, well, starting in 11th, hopefully you can sneak into the points and get some good points for your team here today. All right, best of luck, and we'll see you out there. And that was Clutch, first driver out of Q2. Q3 underway. Drivers out on track now. World Championship point on the line. Could make a difference. New rule this year. Pole position gets 1 championship point here in V1 for the first time ever. Juicy. He's going to be out there. He'll be the first one to set any kind of lap. Parker Vance in the chat going crazy. And talking to himself before GTA 6. Oh, I've been doing this for years. I just realized that the audio was muted. For Clutch's interview, what he was saying was that he was trying to get a draft from his teammate, slipstream from Juicy here. Didn't quite work out. It was saying that his car was unstable, rather, in the slipstream of that car ahead. So hopefully he can try and sneak some points away. It's going to be tough to follow here with those kind of instability problems for the RB driver. We'll see what his teammate can do, though. Juicy, first car out on track here. Going to be the first one to set any kind of flying lap. Any predictions for the chat? Who we think we're going to see on pole? My prediction was the pole sitter was not going to win today's race. That RBN was going to get a podium. And that we see a new first-time winner here in V1. Chiefs never won in V1. Swept Propaganda, Juicy have never won in V1. And here we go, first flying lap of qualifying has officially begun. Chief just behind him. Abe is out there. He's getting a slight tow. I think that is Williams up ahead. No, that's Prince. No Williams in Q3. Prince all the way on that battery. Parker saying if Chief wins, he'll sell his entire sim rig. Here is Juicy. End of Sector 2. It's going to be purple. This is the only driver to set a time so far through there. Usually pretty decent in qualifying. So we'll see what he can throw together here. He's going to set the bar in Q3. How long till someone beats it? Can someone beat it? We'll see what he does here. Off the final corner. DRS active now. Gonna be a 129.567. Pretty respectable time there for Juicy. Here's Prince off the final corner. Smacks the wall. It's going to be a 130.5. Chief Dankaroo. Oh, he's been invalidated. His lap time has been invalidated. Chase out there getting some clean air, at least trying to. Propaganda. Also invalidated. Looks like he was going on a dummy anyways, though. Hot Dog to the line. Goes fastest overall. 129.247 for Hot Dog. We've seen faster times, though, in the previous qualifying sessions. The Haas boys working together. The revival of the Haas boys. There you see it, fastest first sector already. Is Juicy looking to improve here, or is he coming in? Looks like he's saving that battery. Prince behind him has been invalidated. Chief Dankaroo looking to set his first lap of the session. Off the final corner, the run to the line. Full battery deployment. DRS activated. Chief Dankaroo goes first fastest. 128.974 for Chief. Parker Vance. Simrig could be Chiefs. Here's Propaganda. Good enough for fourth. He jumps Prince. B&V's been invalidated. Chase. Sweatback goes even faster. So does Havoc. Both Haas drivers go 1-2. Followed by Chief, Hot Dog, Juicy, your top 5. And it looks like you're going to have to be in the mid 128s if you want pole position here. Where does Chase go? Coming to 13 now. Huge snap from Chase. He holds on to it. That's an incredible save there. Absolutely incredible stuff through Sector 2 for Chase. He's going to lose a lot of time, unfortunately, but he kept it out of the wall. That could have been his session over. Advantage Indy Special League driver doing a double this weekend. Season 4 V1 World Champion. That's when he beat RBN in Brazil by 4 points. Chase to the line. That snap would have cost him a good half a second at least. He goes fifth fastest. He goes fifth fastest. So AVNV and Prince in the pits. Same with Juicy and Hot Dog and Chief. The Haas drivers out there trying to improve. Trying to work together at least. And they're going to be coming in. These two are working together really well right now. Chase looking to improve. Wants to go faster. End of Sector 1. Down by a full 1.7 seconds. 4 minutes left in qualifying. Sweatback got the first pole of the season. Can he go 2 for 2? Cars zooming by at full speed. Love to hear it. Just as I said, he is no longer going full speed. So everyone's going to be in the pits. Juicy is just now coming out. Chase is going to be going for a flyer here. He's on low fuel. So will be coming in. He's coming in. Chase into the pits. Hot Dog starting an outlap now. So the time to beat 128.835. Set by Swept-Back Flame. Juicy set the first lap of the session. Currently sits in 6th position. What can Juicy do here? He's the only driver on a hot lap right now. End of Sector 1 for Juicy. Does he improve on his time? He's 4/10s up and he's fastest overall in Sector 1. Purple for the RB driver. V-Carb. Toro Rosso. AlphaTauri, whatever you want to call him. Smacks the wall there. Doesn't get invalidated. Six tenths up through Sector 2. He's only about 7 tenths back from the provisional pole time. Final corner here for Juicy. Full pelt to the line. Where's the RB driver go? It's fastest overall by 2/1000ths of a second for Juicy with a minute left in qualifying. The Haas driver is going to have to improve. Everyone's going to have to improve if they want pole position here. 2/1000ths. Hot Dog. He's going faster than his personal best. Final corner. Paul French in the chat. DRS here for Hot Dog. What's it going to be here? It's provisional pole again. Hot Dog goes fastest. 1:28.754. Here comes Chief. He's been invalidated. He's going to have to go again. VNV, he's yet to set any lap here in qualifying in Q3. Abe, starting an out lap now. Starting a flyer now. Oh, did he not make it in time? No, he didn't. He just missed out. Abe will not set a time in Q3. So it's provisionally Hot Dog on pole. Sweatback. Trying to find a 10th here. Less than a 10th, really. Goes fastest to the first sector. Excuse me, second sector. Purple second sector. His teammates behind him. They're both up massively. Will we see another change of provisional pole? Final corner here for Sweatback Flame. To the line, the Haas driver goes fastest. He goes fastest. His teammate. Can he jump him here? He can! Havoc, top of the leaderboard. Hot Dog will not improve. Chief Tankaroo's off the track. He will not improve. Chase has been invalidated. All eyes on VNV. Goes third fastest. So it's Havoc Gamer. Havoc Gamer gets a championship point. Won last week. World Championship leader extends his lead. VNV, the defending champ, goes third fastest. And there you have it. A 10th of a second for the Canadian Havoc Gamer. It's a Canada 1-2 here in Jeddah in qualifying. Got a feel for Abe. He did not have the chance to set a lap there. He just missed it by about a second, even less than a second, potentially. So we saw 5 different drivers. Just about 4 different drivers provisionally on pole. It was Juicy, then Hot Dog, then the Haas boys. RBN saying he would rather do a full Monaco race than this. Not a fan of Jeddah. Qualified 3rd, by the way. So, coming to the grid now. Drivers will not ready up. So get a drink of water. So last week's winner, Havoc, kind of inherited a win. Not that he didn't deserve to win, but a lapse in judgment. Also a glitch, perhaps, for Sweatback. Swept him back out of the race, got disqualified. Kept his World Championship point for pole position last week, but he's coming into today's race with 1 point. Tyler Fink predicting a wreck into turn 1. We're getting ready to go. Remember, there's the rule, no readying up before the grid. What about it, chat? Do we think that we see a Tyler Fink last to first challenge complete here today? Parker Vance predicting Chief Dankaroo flying into the wall into turn 1. So it's quite the prediction there. Quite the prediction indeed. So you're wondering what the wait is for. It's for everyone to get their setups on. Any last minute changes, anything like that. And here we go. Formation lap about to begin here. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Challenge for the win. Gonna get alongside him. Off of 4. They touch. Drag race to the line. Could it happen again? Photo finish. Yes. Daniel Michelle. What a finish. We're gonna go for it. For the lead.
Oh my
3
goodness,
wide.
3 wide in turn 3.
Run to the line. They're wrecking. Side by side. Who got it? Side by side. Right to the line. Who's it gonna be? G for CP and CP edges him out. They'll can make him go the long way, and he does it. They touch. Does he hold on to it? Yes.
Close. But here comes Smitty! Smitty on the bottom! Here he comes! To the line, who is it gonna be? It is gonna be Mike Tyson!
The fireworks are going off on and off the track. Cuts the corner, does RBN. They touch again. A drag race, side by side. And here we go. The photo finish.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the power ranking.
Yes!
So,
Sup, fuckers. I use math to make shit go fast.
going to be a sitting duck here. There goes VNV, around the outside, up the middle, trying to get 2 for the price of 1, trying to get 3 for the price of 1, and he does! VNV in the 4th! Formation lap coming to an end now. Driver's getting ready. Here is Loud Balloon. He got that qualifying penalty. He will be starting in last. Tyler Fink, unfortunately for him, being 18th. So it's an all Haas front row. Look at Sweatback. He is ready to go to war here. Last driver to the grid now. Here comes Loud. There he is. Right there. We're about to go racing at Jeddah. Get ready, folks. 20 drivers to the grid. Lights about to illuminate 25 laps. 5 red lights, and we are racing in Jeddah. It's an equal start. No, it's a good start for Sweatback. Leader change into turn 1. Here comes VNV looking for second. It's a nightmare start for Havoc. Can he hold on to it? There's some contact there with Hot Dog. Is there a problem here in the back? Any cars off? We're pretty clean. On board with Clutch. He's in last place. Remember, he started in 16th. Excuse me, 11th. Here's the first driver out of Q2. He's down to plumb last right now. Virtual safety car is out. What happened? Car going slowly. VSC deployed here on lap 1. Haas 1-2 survives. Havoc lost the lead. Was under attack for second place. Altum down in last right now. This guy's gotta be careful. Gotta time this restart right. Gotta be sure not to speed under VSC. And on board with Havoc. Very quickly through here. Gotta look at the boards. Gotta hold that delta. We might finish this first lap under VSC. Everyone's in a line here. Still trying to figure out what happened. There might have been some debris. See if anyone's missing a front wing or anything like that. Yes, it's one of the Ferraris. It is Chief Dankaroo, actually. It is Chief, so a rough start for Chief. Missing a good portion of that front wing. Still under VSC. Chief comes in. Abe comes in. Is Abe in need of a front wing as well? Yes, he is. Drive-through penalty for a comeback. He was speeding under VSC. We're racing once again here on lap 2. Look at this fight for third on back. There you can see the strategies projected. Medium, medium hard, or medium hard if you're going for a one-stopper. The entire top 14 all on mediums. Only 3 drivers on hards. One of them is Tyler Fink. 14th of a second out front. Sweatback trying to get revenge for last week. Havoc trying to go back to back. The Williams are switching spots here. You can see ZP getting a little bit squirrely there. He started in 16th. He was the first driver out for Q1. There goes his teammate again. They're going back at it. Battle of the Williams. Will we see a battle of the Haas boys out front? Yes, we will. Challenge for the lead, or is it more of a scripted kind of swap there? No real fight going on. VNV. We have a problem in Sector 1. Safety car is out. Who is it for? Safety car in Sector 1. What on earth happened here? Trying to figure it out. Oh! Oh! Tyler Fink and Mozzie come together behind the safety car. I think loses some of his front wing. Altum's in the pits. Chief is going to get a chance to catch back up here, but my goodness, what is going on here at Jeddah? He's missing a front wing again, so I'm going to assume it was Chief. Did he just reset in the pit lane? Problems for Chief Dinkaroo early here, which is a shame because he was doing some pretty good amounts of practice all week long. He's got a good sweeping shot here. That was a view of our leader, Havoc Gamer. We're under safety car here on lap 3. Full course safety car, not a virtual. And Havoc's coming in here. And he gets a 10-second speeding penalty. Coming into pit lane. Not good for Havoc whatsoever. He goes on to mediums. There's a lot of spots here. A couple of guys behind him also into the pit. It's Prince. Clutch stays out. ZP's in. Propaganda. Tyler Fink. Chase. Silently up to 5th position. In a quiet race. Now the whole field is going to be not quite a Haas sandwich. The top 10 is a Haas sandwich. Brake checking here. Got to be careful under safety car. Especially if you're Havoc. You already have that 10-second time penalty. Could be disputed, by the way. Then again, the speeding. We see a bit of a checkup here. The speeding, generally pretty straightforward for pit lane. Trying to catch up here. Massive gaggle of cars. Going a little bit slowly. Through the middle sector. So V&V. P2 right now. The defending champ looking to strike back here. Notable and long-time disliker of Jeddah. We've raced twice here. He's won one of them. He's in second right now, qualified in third. He's chasing down the front man, Sweatback Flame. Look how close they're getting there. Almost a pile up. You guys gotta be careful. Red Bull of Slay Raccoon. In comes Havoc again. Is he going to serve his penalty? He gets another one! No way! Havoc! Was he coming to serve one penalty just to get another one? Yes, he was. Oh no. It's gone from bad to worse to even worse somehow. What is happening with Havoc here? Down to 19th, the championship leader, after one round. In heaps of trouble. Parker say, let me know if Chief manages to make it a lap. If he catches up here, we should be able to be racing at the end of this lap here. There goes Chief right now. Lots of great scenes here in Jeddah. So far we've had a virtual safety car and a full court safety car. You guys gotta be careful. Don't want to run into each other. Safety cars coming in this lap. BNB and Hot Dog. What are these guys doing? They swapped spots. It was my understanding that BNB was second. Okay. Sweatback Flame will lead us back. Racing here. Leader's discretion. There goes the safety car off into the sunset. When does Sweatback go? Looking back at Hot Dog. And there he goes. Not the best safety car restart from Sweatback. Here comes Hot Dog already. Here comes VNV up the inside. Looking to get second place back. Late on the brakes. Hot Dog back through. They bang side pods. Off goes VNV. Here comes Juicy. Looking to get into third. Problem in Sector 1. What's going on here? Car going slowly. It's comeback. Poppy. Chief getting around Tyler Fink. Lots of midfield cars here in the way. Car going off up ahead. Contact up ahead. Where does Chief go? Nowhere to go. Havoc trying to squeeze through. Chief trying to go around the outside. 2 by 2 here. More contact with ZP. Still 2 by 2. He's trying to follow Havoc through. Looking back. Beating and banging. Chief slight lockup. Aston Martin is off. I think that is Altum. Yes, it is. Comeback. It's a 3-second time penalty. Havoc's got to be fuming in that cockpit. Juicy is in second place, by the way. We're watching this fight with Chief trying to slide through the midfield. Same with Havoc. Here comes Chase. Late on the brakes. Into the final corner. Sweatback goes fastest out front. Chase looking for third from Hot Dog. Nearly touches his wheels there. In fact, I think he might have. Connor doing a similar move to Aesop Purge. Well, Prince is down into 12. VNV trying to get past Hot Dog now. He's running in 5th place. Is Juicy being a bit of a truly train here? Is he holding the cars behind him back a little bit? It's good news for Sweatback. Oh, contact there with Hot Dog in the wall. Trying to follow closely to Chase. Chase trying to get into second. DRS here. Here comes Chase on the medium tire. Trying to get alongside Juicy. Makes some contact. Runs into the back of him. Could have chose left or right. Ran right into the back of him. Now looking behind him, everyone else has DRS as well. Juicy's going to be a sitting duck down this front straightaway once we get there. Good propaganda into 9th, getting into contact with Slate. Oh, through goes Abe. Abe into 9th. Out front. Do we see a move here from Chase? Do we see a move here from Hot Dog around the outside? Huge contact, and around goes Hot Dog. Sent it in there a little bit too deep. Down to 9th. Hot Dog dropping down the order very quickly. You might have clipped that one, actually, so we would have seen that strange clip, that strange moment. VNV and Chase. Season 4 rivals. These two go way back as VNV runs a little bit wide there. Here's Abe and Prince. We got a bit of hack racing here in V1 for the 2nd week in a row. Havoc and Propaganda battling for 11th and 12th. Altum gets a time penalty. VNV. The time penalties are starting to stack up back there for comeback Poppy. Juicy still running strong in second place. Here goes Purge. Trying to make a move. Goes all the way to the wall. Around the outside of the final corner. Squeezes past him, and Purge into 5th. That's Connor down to 6th. Connor will have DRS though, so he's going to fight right back at him. Here goes Chase up the inside of RBN. Into 3rd. Abe. Oh, what happened with Abe? These guys are squeezing each other back here. Hot Dog outside the points now. I'm on board with Havoc. VNV with a crucial time penalty there. Connor and ASAP Purge going at it. This is a strong run for Purge up into 5th place right now. A massive 10 points. Chase is going to try and run down Juicy. The gap out front is 4 seconds. Sweat back. Trying to run away with this one. Here comes VNV though, back on Chase. High pace racing here. Mozzie gets a time penalty. They are slowly starting to stack up. Here comes VNV. I think Chase let him have that one so we can get the DRS here down the main straight. Yes, there it is. With a caution in sector 2. Chase gets ahead. Back into 3rd on track. Havoc. Back up to 7th. With the lock up there. He's got both Alpines in front of him. He could sneak back into the top 5 here. Already 10 laps into this 25 lap race. Going very, very quickly. Nearing halfway already. Hot Dog's into the pits. Here comes Havoc. Trying to go around the outside of Prince. Can he get there? He goes fastest in the 1st sector. Swoops around the outside of turn 13. That's a great move from Havoc in the Haas to get into 6th place. He's going to try and work on Purge. You can see Purge is harvesting. Havoc, not so much. DRS and ERS. He gets ahead. Havoc back into 5th. 4 seconds now until the next car up ahead. Don't look now, but here comes Abe. ZP working on Connor. Chase comes into the pits. Side by side. Whoa, ZP. I think he might have scraped the wall there on the exit of the corner. Chase comes in. He gets out of this Havoc. He's going to try and undercut the cars in front. Trying to close in on Juicy. Trying to get a little bit closer to Sweatback. ZP gets a penalty. Here comes Abe. Now he's behind both Alpines. They're helping each other with that DRS. Here he comes. Trying to look to the outside. He gets one here. Swoops around the outside. He gets that one. He's going to have DRS on Purge up ahead. Purge, though, with a very strong exit. That was Prince with a strong exit. Purge comes into the pits here. Got them a little bit confused. Clutch is in. Havoc. It's a time penalty. It's up to 13 seconds in time penalties. Abe's still closing in, trying to get into the top 5 here. Juicy gets a time penalty. That's huge for him. Here comes Purge on the outside of Tyler Fink for pit exit. And Clutch comes out behind Tyler Fink for pit exit. Deep into the corner there for Clutch. Here comes ZP and Connor. Final, no, that's turn 13, excuse me, not the final corner. That's for 9th. Chief closing up the propaganda. He's up to 8th now. Decent point stay for Chief. He can continue to climb up the order here. He lost his front wing twice. Come back with a time penalty. Chief gonna have to go the long way around propaganda, and he gets him. Well clear before the final corner. Propaganda will have DRS out of turn 27 and a good exit as well. Chief's going to be on a completely different strategy to everybody else. Havoc in the pits. No speeding penalty here. He's likely going to serve his 10th second that he got earlier. Propaganda. Multiple warnings. They're starting to rack up here. Chase goes through. Comes out behind Juicy. Gets a time penalty. I don't even know if he cut the corner there. We'll have to see. Gets the power down. They're 3 wide here at Jeddah. Surely this doesn't end well. V and Chase and Juicy. Chase still trying to get past. Oh, he pushes him off. Aggressive racing here. Looking back. Trying to get away from Juicy. Trying to close back up to VNV. Sweatback, who was leading, of course, had to pit. Now in 5th position. Chief provisionally into 3rd. Prince challenging for what is now the race lead. On track. Prince around the outside of Abe. Into the final corner. Cuts off his nose here. Abe's going to have DRS. He's on the hard tires. Does Prince come in? No, he doesn't. Neither of these guys do. Nipped him at the line. Here we go, Juicy and Chase. Here we go, Juicy. Looking to get 2 into turn 1. Got past Chase. Trying to get past VNV here. Chase trying to get past both of them. VNV fighting back. Great scrap here. This is for 6th place on track. Provisionally about 2nd or 3rd. And VNV holds on. Let's take a look at the penalties actually. You can see the stops as well. Mozzie and Comeback have yet to stop. Stay Raccoon gets another time penalty. If you do rack up more than 10 seconds in time penalties, you do receive an extra bone penalty point towards your season. You get 10, it's a race ban. There's Sweatback getting past Propaganda. Now he's going to try and get past Chief Dankaroo. And here comes Sweatback. Walk up from Chief. Well, not 14 of 25 already. This race is flying by. Here comes Prince. Gets him there. Here comes Sweatback. On the outside of Chief. Chief squeezes him all the way to the wall. Sweatback gets past anyways. These two still going at it. Abe and Prince, you get the feeling that a lot of these guys are very close on pace. Propaganda, V&V, Juicy, Chase, Chief, Abe, Prince, they're all kind of right there. Havoc goes fastest. He's running down in 11th place. You would have to pit him, of course. Tyler Fink's last and first challenge, by the way. He is up to 13th right now. Front of you Reds. Oh my goodness, everyone's getting time penalties here. Put that away for right now. Chief has kept it clean. Sweatback has kept it clean. And Prince, who is out front, has kept it clean. Sweatback has made up that entire pit stop disparity, I'm pretty sure. Juicy and V&V. Switchback here from V&V. Here comes Chase, squeezing through. Gets one, has DRS, wants to get two. To the final corner now. If Chase is wise, he'll just let V&V stay ahead here into the final corner, just like that. He's going to try and get the run off the final corner. And it looks like you can see on the steering wheel. ERS deployment. I'm trying to stay ahead here. Here comes Sweatback. There's Chief behind him. And again, we cut away from these two for 1 second. Juicy got past both of them. There's Clutch and Purge, that's for 10th. Clutch had to go off there. Yellow flag for that. Here we go, Sweatback. Looking for second. Oh, contact there with Prince. Sweatback lets out of it. Or does he? Oh, nowhere to go. Prince making that car as wide as possible. Leaves up the inside. Turns into the outside. Well, it doesn't matter because it turns into second place for Sweatback. Abe leading. He's the next driver in line. Fight for the lead. Stops. They both stopped once. This is an on-track fight for the race win. Now, mind you, there is that penalty at play. These three going at it still. Sweatback has gotten to the lead of the race in a turn one. Chief gets a time penalty. Prince trying to undercut everybody. He's going to go on to softs. No, he's going to go on to medium tires. These three still fighting. V&V, then Chase, then Juicy. Havoc Gamer closing in. The speeding penalties essentially lost him any chance at a win here. Lap 17 of 25. Abe trying to keep within touching distance of Sweatback. He has DRS. He's closing in here. Goes fastest in Sector 2. Four-tenths of a second. Can he get there? Gonna have a challenge. Does he make a move into turn one? 7 to go here. No, he does not. There's Chief in third. Propaganda in fourth. A lockup from Chief. Here goes Chase at the inside of V&V. Everyone has a penalty now. That's true. Oh! Something's gone wrong in Sector 2. Is it one of the kicks? Looks like it could have been. There's a battle here. Old-time rivals. Propaganda, by the way, worked his way up to 4th. Chief into 3rd. Chief Kangaroo podium in V1. It's only happened, I think, 2 or 3 times before. Propaganda got a podium last week. He's gonna try and fight to get one here. Going super long on these tires. Here they go again. Here comes Juicy again, trying to make it 3 wide. Contact with VNV. Here comes VNV, trying to make a move on Chase. Can't quite get there. He's going to be really close on the exit of the final corner. Both these drivers on hard tires. Both these drivers will be with ERS, but only one will have DRS, and that's VNV on the outside. Here comes Juicy, trying to get both of them. Chase loses 2 spots. He's been stuck in this fight for a long time. There's another time penalty there. Should be disputable. Right to the gearbox of Juicy. Here he comes. Chase. Into 13. Starting to get tired of Juicy, you can tell. He gets him there. Gap up front has come down just a little bit. It's down to 1.9. Abe has to get a move on. He's got Chief closing in. The cusp of DRS range. 1 second. Chief could potentially get in second place here. Let's take a look in at the penalties. I'll keep that up for the end of the race. Prince and Loud, the only 2 drivers without a penalty right now. Jeddah's track limits claiming its victims. Juicy's going to have DRS, so is Chase. VNV has a nice little buffer. What does Juicy do here? Prince and Hot Dog fighting it out. Like I was saying, oh my goodness. You kind of get the consensus that the whole top 10 is actually very close on pace right now. Clutch gets a penalty there. Running in 12th position. Chief has caught up to Abe with 5 laps remaining. 6 counting the one we're on. 18 lap old medium tires for Chief Denkaroo. 18 lap old hard tires for Abe. 16 lap old hard tires for Propaganda. What's happened here? It's Juicy. He's off the track. Off the racing line, I should say. He's back on now. Outside the top 10 he goes. Purge. Whoa! What happened with Purge? Did he let him through? It looked like maybe a illegal overtake? Perhaps? I'm not sure. Chief Denkaroo gets into second place. How he's still finding pace in these tires is beyond me. Will they last that long? Here comes Abe right back at him. Trying to go back around the outside. And he gets him there. Here comes this battle. Oh, contact there with Chase and VNV. These two are going to go at it. Propaganda going to try and get through. There's a lapped car. Is that Loud? Loud's ghosted vehicle. Lapped cars do get ghosted here in F124. Problem in Sector 1. It is clutch off this time. It's gone from bad to worse for the RB drivers. He's missing a bit of front wing. Chief would have an all-time comeback. He had to change his front wing twice in the opening laps. Propaganda, though, trying to get back on the podium as well. A bit of a drag race. Oh, look at this. Here comes Propaganda. Yes, he does. I was just going to ask if Abe has DRS from the Williams in front. That could save him for a little bit longer from the Propaganda and Chief Negaru attack. Here comes Chase. Clutch is out. Safety car for Clutch. Oh, no. Yeah, he's in the wall hard there. Massive moment. Late race safety car for Clutch. Smacking the wall. This is going to throw everything up in the air. Look at this. Juicy's already coming in. Drivers are going to be going on to the soft tires. All kinds of drivers are going to be going on to the soft tires. We're going to have a mad dash to the end. Now, mind you, Sweatback actually doesn't have a time penalty. You can see there on the leaderboard. That wall's awfully close to Latifi. Late race safety car. Close things on up. It's going to be awfully close to the end of this race that we do end up going racing again, if we do. And if it does finish under safety car, Prince is going to get in a heap of spots. No time penalties. He might do anyways. So Clutch is out. Cratch is here on lap 22. And where's the safety car now? Leader is in. Got to be careful not to speed. And he doesn't. Golden opportunity for Havoc to recover from those early speeding penalties now. He was looking like around 7th place, maybe top 5. Havoc, whatever you do, don't speed here. And he doesn't. Okay. Everyone in the pits, double stack for Mercedes, and a double stack for Ferrari. Chase. Serving a penalty here? That was very strange. So it shakes things up quite a bit. Chief still in second. He would have to hope that Sweatback has a mistake here, because we'll have to pass him and gain 3 seconds. Same goes for all these guys out here. Let's take a look to see exactly who pit. The entire top 10 are going to be on new softs. The entire top 14, whole field basically, going to be on fresh soft tires. Does Tyler Fink come in? Connor's in. Tyler Fink's coming in. So basically the entire field is going to be on fresh soft tires with about 2 laps to go when we restart. Leaders on lap 23 now. Halfway through. I'll wait for everyone to get queued up here. This is going to be cutting it very close. You got to go now if you want to get queued up in time. Safety car's coming in this lap. I think by rule it comes in with 2 to go. No matter what happens, no matter where you are on track, we are going to have, dare I say, a green-white checkered in Vantage on F124. Hearts will be in throats here. Coming to 24, out of 25. Here we go. Sweatback gets a great jump on the field. And we're racing. Let the chaos ensue. No DRS for this first lap, but it will be available on the next lap. Chief late on the brakes. Hot Dog trying to get some spots here. There goes Chase. He got held up in the double stack for Mercedes. His teammate Abe's up to third. Oh, he's gonna smack the wall there. And his teammate Abe is in danger of losing third. There goes VNV. It's a Ferrari 2-3 right now. Here comes Havoc, the pole sitter. Trying to get into fourth. Here he goes. Yes, he can. Havoc on the cusp of a podium now. Has to get past VNV. Never mind the safety car in the top left. Battles all throughout the field, I'm sure. Hard to keep track of all that's going on here. Here's Chase and Propaganda. Two very quick drivers. We're coming to the final lap here at Jeddah. VNV had the fastest sector in the second sector. He's got mirrors full of havoc, a gearbox full of havoc. They're gonna have DRS on this final lap and only this final lap. A lockup from the Ferrari in front. That's Chief locking up. Swept trying to hold on to it. Final lap here in Jeddah. Here goes Havoc. Around the outside of the defending champ. Contact there. Trying to cut back. Oh, where can he go? Havoc trying to get past. He wants third. Propaganda. Side by side with Purge. Now that's Juicy side by side with Purge. And he gets through. ZP in trouble. VNV trying to hold on to the podium spot. He's going to have DRS on his teammate. Chief trying to hold on to second. Sweatback is in the distance. Driving away for Haas. A grandstand finish here at Jeddah, and it's not done yet. What does VNV do here? He's got to keep it civil with his teammate, but he's got to stay ahead of Havoc. Comeback out of the race on the final lap. Here comes Havoc, trying to make a move around the outside of VNV for third place. Cuts him off. They bang wheels. There goes Havoc into third. Can he make it second place? He gets him right at the line. He gets him right at the line. Havoc in second. Chief down to third. Sweatback wins. And it's a Haas 1-2. Havoc with an incredible recovery. Incredible recovery. 2 speeding penalties. VNV's off the podium. He's going to be fuming. He already left the session. Chief gets third place. Another incredible comeback. He lost his front wing twice. Havoc, incredible run to the line. He gets into second place, just nipping Chief. Chief still gets a podium though. Third place for Chief Neckaroo in the Ferrari. Fourth for VNV. Hot Dog fifth. Abe in sixth. Prince, Chase, Purge. We'll see if we can't get the top 3 to interview here. There is Sweatback getting his first win of his Vantage career. Revenge for last week. Havoc. Great recovery drive. full on flip from Havoc. My goodness. Or swept back, excuse me. Fans, not fans, but drivers not going to be happy with each other after that one. Imagine the Haas drivers are pretty happy with each other. Incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible. There you can see a final shot of the podium. There you can see a final shot of the standings. The finishing order, rather. Let's take a look here. Oh, lots of finger pointing going on here in the chat. Lots and lots of finger pointing. We'll see who says what about what. See if we can get some interviews going here for this post-race session. No, Sweatback was momentarily in the audience, and now looks like he's back out. Now he's back again. Okay. Let's get third place. Let's get Chief Kangaroo in here. Whoop. Well. All right, Chief has been invited to speak. We'll see what he says. All right, Chief Kangaroo, it's Nico. You got me?
Dude.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you in the game chat and in Discord.
Oh, that's good. That's even better. Do you want me to mute one of them?
Mute one of them, yeah.
I'll mute the mic. So,
Oh, hang on. For some reason, you're not. All right, try again.
yeah, it was a good finish, good race. Congrats to everybody. And I didn't expect to be in the position we were going to be in after lap one, after getting to, or getting wrecked, I guess, and then going to last place, and then making it back up. And then the safety car, that really did me for my heart was beating like crazy. So I'm just happy we were able to keep it together, bring them a podium.
Yeah, great comeback from you. You had to replace your front wing twice, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So an incredible comeback, absolutely incredible. Yeah, congratulations. Absolutely fantastic recovery. You did get nipped right at the line, unfortunately,
Yeah.
but yeah, congrats.
Cool. Fancy, Jim.
Thanks for coming out, Chief. All right, let's get Sweat back in here. There we go. Invited to speak. There he is. All right, Sweatback Flame. What a race. What a finish. Looked like you had this one well in hand. You're starting to pull away from the drivers, and then there was that last second safety car. Did your heart start beating a little bit faster there at the end?
No, I just made sure that my pit was on point this time compared to last week. But
Yeah.
no, it was I was sweating a little bit there, but I felt comfortable in my pace, so it's a good result for the team. And I gotta say shout out to Havoc for making that comeback from all the penalties that he got at the start. So overall, good result for the team.
Yeah, ends up being a 1-2. Havoc nipped Chief right at the line for second place, and then
Yeah, I
like you said,
saw that.
crazy comeback. He had, I think, 20 seconds in time penalties for speeding on pit
Yeah,
lane.
something like that. Yep, it was a bit unfortunate. Would have enjoyed battling him throughout, but it is what it is, and we just keep going.
Yeah, your first Vantage win, your first win of the season. Could have been 2 in a row, but last week was unfortunate. But you did bounce back very, very strong this week.
Yep, I felt I needed to prove a point, and I definitely achieved it.
Well, congratulations. Championship fight back on. And yeah, we'll see you out there next time.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, that was Sweatback, the race winner. congrats to the Haas for the 1-2, Havoc on a great comeback, and thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you guys in the next week. We got Vantage Pro Series on Thursday. No Friday Night Fenders, that league ended. Saturday is an off week for Vantage Indy Special League, but Formula America is back. And then, yeah, we're back here in V1 for round number 3. So follow us on all socials. Link is in the bio of this video for our link tree. And yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. We will see you guys next time.